My wife lied about going to an elite bar. She didn't account for the fact that my Tesla is a spy on wheels that can see everything inside and fart on command. My Tesla Model Y isn't just a car, it's my second marriage. Wide interior, 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, immaculate condition. Lisa, my wife, usually drives her beat-up Honda Civic, but that night she gave me the Puss in Boots eyes. "Honey," she said, adjusting the strap of her red dress, "all the girls from my yoga club are going to the Vine. Stacy is bringing her husband's new Porsche. Can I take the Tesla? I want to look on their level." I hesitated. I know how she parks, but I loved her. "Fine, but keep it in chill mode and no drinks in the cabin. White leather, remember?" She kissed me and took off at 8 p.m. At 10:30 p.m., I finished a work project and decided to check the app, just to check the battery percentage. Battery level? 82%. Location? Motel 6, Industrial Park Road. That's 12 miles away from the Vine. It's the cheapest motel in town, known for hourly rates. I felt a cold pit in my stomach. GPS glitch? I opened the security tab and activated live camera. Through the side repeater Sentry Mode cameras, I saw the peeling paint of the motel walls in overflowing dumpsters. Parked right next to her was a Ford F-150. I recognized it. It belonged to her personal trainer, Jason. I didn't call, I didn't cry. I decided that if they wanted a hot night, I would give them one. Literally. Phase 1? Tropical storm. Climate. I went into the climate menu. Outside temp, a pleasant 65 degrees Fahrenheit. I switched it to HI, maximum. I turned on all 5 seat heaters to max, 3 strips. I turned on the steering wheel heater, so her hands would burn if she tried to drive. But that wasn't enough. I activated camp mode. This ensured the climate control would run continuously even if they opened windows or doors. 15 minutes later, the app read, interior temp, 108 degrees Fahrenheit. I imagined the sweat running down their backs, the windows fogging up, the air becoming thick and unbreathable. Romance was turning into survival. Phase 2, gas attack, emissions testing mode. This is my favorite Elon Musk Easter egg. The app has an emissions testing mode feature. The car plays a loud fart sound from a selected speaker. I selected the driver's seat speaker. I pressed the button. Pew! A loud wet sound. I pressed it every 30 seconds. Picture the scene. They're trying to be intimate in 108-degree heat, and suddenly, from the seat right under Lisa comes the sound of explosive diarrhea. It kills the mood instantly. Phase 3, psychological terror, media. Still not leaving? Okay, I turned on the music. First, I blasted death metal at max volume. Then I abruptly switched the track to Baby Shark, volume 100%. The bass in the Model Y is powerful. The car was literally bouncing. Through the interior cabin camera, yes, I accessed the live feed, I saw movement. They were covering their ears. Jason tried to poke the screen, but I had locked it with a pin. Phase 4, light show and public shaming. I activated flashlights and honk horn. The headlights strobed like a nightclub. The horn blared relentlessly. I watched through the external cameras as doors to neighboring rooms opened. People came out onto balconies. Someone threw a plastic bottle at the car. The motel manager came out with a flashlight. Jason jumped out of the car half naked, pulling up his pants, and ran into the darkness, leaving Lisa alone to deal with this rise of the machines. Phase 5, the turtle race, Valet Mode. Lisa got in the driver's seat. She was crying. I saw it on the cam. She tried to put the car in drive and flee, but I was merciful. I let her leave on my terms. I activated Valet Mode. Top speed limited to 15 miles per hour. Glove box locked, where the napkins were. Frunk locked. She pulled onto the highway. The speed limit there is 55 miles per hour. My powerful Tesla was crawling at 15 miles per hour. I watched the map in real time. A tail of cars formed behind her. People were honking. Semis were overtaking her. I imagine the middle fingers she received were endless. The drive home took her 1 hour and 20 minutes. In the whole time, I kept the heater on max and periodically triggered the fart noises. The finale? When she pulled into the driveway, she practically fell out of the car. Her dress was soaked, mascara smeared all over her face, hair plastered to her skull. She smelled of sweat and stress. I stood by the door with a glass of wine. "Hi, honey," I shouted cheerfully. "You took so long. I see you're burning up. Is that from passion or shame? By the way, I checked the cabin cameras. Your trainer left his protein bar in the back seat." She didn't say a word. She walked past me, packed a suitcase, and drove to her mom's, in her Honda Civic. I spent the next 3 hours disinfecting the Tesla interior with professional-grade cleaners.